about not so much plan giving or legacy giving, because that's so important in the life of the church. And many of you probably have thought about putting the church in your will so that this church can, in the future, do all the good things that they're doing presently. I remember I have been a recipient of those who have gone before me, that I have stood on those shoulders of those church members, of those faithful believers who have given in every way, not only in the present, but even in the future. In seminary, my wife and I had calculated all the expenditures that we needed for every semester except the last semester. And I said to my wife, Jan, I am not sure where the resources are going to come from in regards to paying the tuition and books. And so we prayed. And right before I had to write the check to Fuller Seminary, I got a check in the mail for $1,500. And that covered my books and my tuition. And the note that was accompanying that check was from a man that had an endowment that was for seminarians to complete their degree. And so I was a recipient of someone who really had legacy giving in mind. But I want to talk about abundance versus scarcity. Because many times what happens is we forget about planned giving or legacy giving to the next generation because we are fearful for the present. And sometimes we have been sold a bill of goods in regarding to living in scarcity rather than living in abundance. And whenever I concentrate on living in scarcity rather than God's abundance, I become like Chippy the parakeet. Now I have to apologize if there are any bird lovers here for the story that I found in the Washington Post. But here we go, because Chippy the parakeet never saw it coming. One